Patriots Nation, take a breath, because today's updates could reshape everything about this season. One hint, a dynamic playmaker inside our own division may be ready to break free. Another, a weapon in the passing game that could quietly transform this offense. Add to that a behind-the-scenes signing that says a lot about how this front office thinks, and a defensive performance that screamed identity and grit. You're not going to believe what we've got today, so hit that like button, buckle up, and let's dive straight in. Tell me, which of these stories fires you up the most, or makes you nervous for what's next? The winds in Foxborough are changing, and they're blowing straight through the running back room. When Antonio Gibson went down with that season-ending ACL tear, it didn't just cost the Patriots their speed, it took away the spark that balanced this offense. And that's why a familiar name from inside the division has Patriots fans talking again. Breece Hall. The 24-year-old back from the New York Jets has been the heartbeat of that offense. But something feels off. Last week, Hall posted a photo before their game in London captioned, "Free 20. That's not a random caption. That's frustration, maybe even a message to front offices around the league. And if the Jets are listening, the Patriots could be among the first to pick up the phone. They've got the cap room on around $50+ million to work with, and that flexibility means they can afford a smart gamble. Hall is young, explosive, and under control. The question isn't whether he fits, he absolutely does. It's whether New England is willing to deal inside the AFC East. For fans, it's a moral debate. Go bold and take a potential star from a rival, or stay patient and protect future picks. Hall's 2023 stat line speaks loudly. 994 rushing yards, 591 receiving yards, 9 total touchdowns. That's the kind of dual-threat production that can unlock Josh McDaniels' creativity again. The Patriots have leaned heavier on play action and short rhythm passes this year, but without a real home run hitter, defenses have cheated up. Hall could change that in an instant. Stretch linebackers, open deep shots, and restore balance. But let's be honest, trades like this cut both ways. Hall's workload has been heavy and running backs wear down fast. If New England sends a second-rounder and he underperforms, the move looks desperate. If they don't act and Buffalo or Miami swoops in instead, fans will ask why the Patriots hesitated. For now, the tension is building quietly, but it feels like something's brewing. You can almost sense the urgency in the building. The team knows its window is open again, and that's why every rumor matters right now. But hold that thought, because if that scenario already feels big, the next one might be even more strategic. Whispers around the league suggest that David Njoku could be available. And yes, the Patriots have been mentioned more than once. Cleveland is shifting into seller mode, already trading away Joe Flacco, and they're leaning on a youth movement built around quarterback Dillon Gabriel and rookie tight end Harold Fannin Jr. That's left Njoku, one of the NFL's most athletic tight ends, in limbo. For New England, it's a logical phone call. The offense runs best when the tight ends are active, versatile, and physical. Josh McDaniels' system was designed for exactly that. 2 tight end sets, layered routes, balance between blocking and big play ability. Mike Vrabel, who spent last year consulting for the Browns, knows Njoku's game up close. He knows how he practices, how he competes, and more importantly, how he fits the Patriots' personality. Bringing him in could form a 3-headed rotation with Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper, giving the team flexibility to disguise looks and bully defenses in the red zone. Njoku isn't cheap, but the Browns restructured his deal in 2023 to make a trade easier. His cap number is manageable, his upside enormous. Fans are already buzzing about it online. Some love it, calling it a championship-caliber move. Others worry it's an unnecessary luxury. But there's a growing sense inside Foxborough that this coaching staff wants to push chips in. When you listen to Vrabel and McDaniels talk, the message is clear. This team wants to control tempo and punish defenses. Njoku's skill set fits that blueprint perfectly. A mismatch nightmare, strong after the catch, a willing blocker who adds attitude. If he lands in New England, the offensive identity shifts overnight. Suddenly, that 3rd and 6 feels less predictable. Suddenly, the play action becomes lethal again. And while the rumor hasn't turned into an offer yet, multiple insiders have said the Patriots are keeping tabs. Translation? They're interested. And that interest alone tells you how seriously this team is taking its 4-2 start. But even as fans dream about headline names, the front office quietly made a move that tells you everything about their mindset. This week, the Patriots signed rookie tight end Marshall Lang to their practice squad, a move most fans scrolled past, but insiders instantly recognized its meaning. Lang, a 23-year-old out of Northwestern, isn't a star yet. He's a 6'4", 252-pound technician, tough, smart, and fundamentally sound. He spent training camp with the Seahawks before getting released at final cuts, and the Patriots swooped in. To make room, they released defensive back Tyron Herring and tight end G. Scott Jr., trimming the roster and sharpening focus. Why does this matter? Because moves like this aren't random, they're chess. Vrabel and McDaniels have built careers finding undervalued players and grooming them for real roles. Lang brings versatility. He can line up inline or in the slot, and he's known for reliable hands and quiet leadership. Adding him now suggests New England wants depth ready in case injuries hit or trade talks take longer than expected. The timing is fascinating. Lang's deal became official right as rumors about Njoku picked up steam. The team also kept one open spot on the 53-man roster, which could mean another addition is already in motion. Maybe a veteran free agent, maybe the setup for something bigger. Patriots insiders describe this period as the calm before the next wave. And even if Lang never sees the active roster this year, he represents something vital: the return of proactive roster building. No waiting, no scrambling after injuries, no panic signings, just steady, thoughtful reinforcement. For a franchise rebuilding its reputation for discipline and foresight, that matters. And if anyone doubts whether that culture is taking hold again, they just need to watch how the defense played on Sunday. The win over the Saints wasn't just another W, it was a mirror reflecting the old Patriots' grit. A team built on toughness, accountability, and controlled aggression. The defense set the tone, the offense complemented it, and the coaching staff's message finally landed. At the heart of it all was Milton Williams, the highest-paid player in franchise history at $26 million per season, and worth every penny. Battling illness and an ankle injury, Williams could have easily sat out. Instead, he played through it, anchoring a defensive line that choked the life out of the Saints' run game. Alvin Kamara and Kendre Miller combined for just 3.1 yards per carry. That's dominance. Vrabel's reaction said it all: pride, respect, belief. That's the standard, he told reporters afterward. And the players felt it. Christian Barmore and Harold Landry fed off Williams' energy, collapsing pockets and forcing Derek Carr off his spots all afternoon. The result was a Saints offense that looked fine on paper but could never seize control. That's what happens when culture turns into chemistry. Fans noticed too. Social media was flooded with posts calling this the old Patriots again. Tough, nasty, relentless. And maybe the most exciting part? That attitude isn't limited to defense. On offense, McDaniels has dialed up fourth down calls that feel straight out of Detroit. Aggressive, fearless, almost reckless, but backed by confidence. The players believe again, and it shows in every snap. With a 4-2 record and a tiebreaker advantage after the Bills lost to Atlanta, New England sits atop the AFC East, heading into a stretch of winnable games against Tennessee and Cleveland. 6-2 suddenly feels very possible, and when a roster this disciplined starts stacking wins, the league pays attention. Teams that once saw the Patriots as rebuilding are now circling them with caution again. After a day filled with trade speculation, under-the-radar signings, and gut-check performances, one thing's clear: the Patriots aren't trying to survive. They're trying to reclaim their identity. From the potential pursuit of Breece Hall to the strategic eye on Njoku, from the developmental addition of Marshall Lang to the warrior spirit of Milton Williams, this franchise is recalibrating fast. It's discipline meeting ambition, toughness meeting trust. The fans can feel it, that old pride creeping back into Gillette. So now the question goes to you, Patriots Nation. Do you want this team to swing big before the trade deadline or stay the course and let the foundation keep growing? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and if you believe the dynasty mindset is returning, subscribe right now, because around here, every single day is about defending New England until the very end.